I brought
Make sure
ours.
that our NHRA.TV cameras. Chad Green
You
gonna
okay?
roll out. TonyBP.com on board with Chad. Here he comes. Paul Richards. Paul Richards a couple of years ago out of an incident. And Randy Glade stepped in and wanted the second team, part of his metal craft behavioral operation. Looking at Dave right there, these guys out in Florida. One of the dealers that they deal with. Randy basically said, these guys, they've got a nice little buddy car and they just need an opportunity. Someone they see it all year long, but now they are on the bump spot.
Nobody's watching.
With number 60.
It's gonna skyrocket like 20 beers.
I can't live on YouTube. Pedal it. It's a race.
Those engines fall silent coming up on the 8-mile mark. The cylinder right at the step for Chad Green. Dean Briggs just ran through. As soon as they saw it, they shut it down. 543.3, 135 for Chad. 581.6, 118 for Dave Richards. He got a little further down the racetrack.
Brittany Ford set a track record of 340 miles an hour.
Saves some cleanup.
And it has been referenced, Rob Wendland, new crew chief, referenced shutting them off. For those that don't know, the crew chief, someone on the starting line, has the responsibility of keeping an eye out. They have the ability to shut the car off. Some fans don't understand why that is so important. Why is it so important?
Well, just, we definitely want to keep the show going, but it's so dang expensive to run these cars, and, you put a hole out, and it's just, it's just not running right. It's not happy, so, it's a, half a second delay, but usually you can get to it in time, and save a lot of money, save a lot of parts, and save a lot of cleanup.
Well, the driver has got his own responsibility.
One that went by on the
car down
moped.
there. And he's
Everybody
feeling the car, and you
hollering.
can see the cylinders out. The chief shuts them off, saves
That's the
time
best
for the
part.
crew, saves oil on the racetrack, saves $100,000 of parts. One of the great innovations.
I think it's probably one of the best. Second that is all the head padding and all the stuff that saved me a couple weeks ago too. So, there's just
you're up to
safety
8.
stuff in these cars is just tremendous. It's awesome. The evolution of all that stuff.
J.R. Todd out there on the starting line, the DHL Toyota GR Supra, of course, Sound Gear on board, and Sealmaster, and everybody that supports Coletta Motorsports, PJH, folks at Superior, Dayco on board with J.R. Todd. J.R., solid run yesterday.
Oh, you lost
very
too.
consistent. A 96 and a 94 finds himself
Hi.
ninth, right in the middle of the field. But the car is going down the
Oh, you
racetrack.
don't want me to talk? You don't want them to hear
JR
me?
says,
You need to
obviously,
brush your
that's the
teeth.
start of big-time performance.
It is. I mean, you go down the racetrack, you can start creeping up on 100 here, 100 there, 200 here. So, I would not be surprised if he gets down there a little bit better yet.
And Paul Lee, FTI, Performance Transmissions and Torque Converters, Dodge on the right side. There's JR. Down the bottom, going down on Paul Lee. I had a great conversation with Paul. Paul came out of the gates in 2025 strong. Still running well, got his first win down in Arizona. But over the past few races, they seem to have stepped back a little. So I wanted to learn why, what's going on. Paul said they have upgraded their supercharger program. And now their superchargers are better, which has changed the balance of everything else. It's like sometimes you gotta step back to step forward. You got different superchargers on, and they're reactivating.
Yep. Yeah, the motor's going to be you got to think about put all that power, more power in it with a better supercharger. You gotta find the best, you gotta match the right to get the car down the track. One big share about 649, so you can find coming back really strong and
about. It's about winning in the countdown. Paul knows he's got the best car of his 40-year funny car driving career. We were talking about the early days of him running Alpine funny cars across the coast. Now he's got a nitro car that can win. Paul's in. JR's in. If he didn't hit it, 390 with an 8 and 331. JR Todd, huge step forward. We're going to have to see the replay. Paul Lee, if he kept it off the wall, it was by a very small amount. We'll see how close the FTI machine comes to the wall. Cylinder out right at the hit. That's what we were talking about, Sean. He's still going a little straight. Now it goes over. He's off the throttle immediately and
I don't think he got it.
didn't get it. The header.
Header hit the ground.
Hit the ground. It's almost like a side wheelie bar, if you will. And Paul is able, quick reaction time. Paul Lee kept it off the wall for the good of that team. But cylinder out right at the hit. So Paul's going to hang out with his 394.7. JR Todd, Dickie Venables, and those guys moving up.
Oh yeah, good run for JR Top 390. Good run. Looked great.
For those that don't know, Dickie Venables had moved over to the DHL team.
I love Korea.
I would encourage you. You know, there's so many fans who just come out once a year to see the fast and loud cars that go 330 miles per hour. But maybe they don't follow all the storylines, the silly season, the crew chiefs. We have so much interesting stuff that happens during the off season, the winter break, etc. Dickie Venables going over there, Mike Knudsen being elevated over at Matt Hagan, a lot of different
Don't we work with the
storylines, the
Knudsen?
soap opera.
Yeah, I didn't see a lot of that stuff.
Impact. I think he's the one that
want to be in
doesn't
a
kneel. He's
season.
got
I just
that
want to know
weird
what I'm
vibe.
doing next year. You know, it took me 58 years to get here. I don't want to change it up too much yet.
Daniel Wilkerson and Alexis Venturia. Look at that camera. Oh my.
She was in the camper last night too. You went to
Blankets that are about that. We have a period end of last year. We're out downtime. And
I'll wake you up tonight.
got back together, came up with this innovation, kind of gear oil off the truck.
Yeah, that gear oil.
BP.
10 times worse than board oil. It's just it's about a 2-hour cleanup every time you go down. So yeah, that makes it help.
There you go.
Everybody here at PIR remembers last year we had a bit of a delay, a long delay because of that situation. And you can see year over year, the NHRA and the tech department have worked together to try to alleviate. These are nitro cars, you're never going to limit your downtime all together. But it's been much better this year.
You see that guy's shirt?
Alexis Free, JCM Racing, Alexis, Todd Smith, Mike McAfee, and having a very solid year, a bunch of hole shots to make deep ground. Alexis, driving happy.
Oh yeah.
Number 8 and 6 qualifiers. .391.3 at 332.51. Alexis
That bump spot's gonna
Juria,
start
a
coming
big
down.
step
They
forward,
keep
up
taking
4
it.
positions for Alexis. 394.7, only 306 miles per hour for Daniel Wilkerson. D. Wilk was looking strong, headed down the racetrack, right in the lights, and gave up on it, and thus the loss of speed.
Yeah, both pretty good runs though. I mean, it's anywhere in the low 90s is going to be a good run.
Alexis 879 to the 8th mile, just a solid pass. Here's the play at HRA instant replay. You can see the Bendero Cafe Tequila machine, straight and true. A little action over there on the stack car.
Yeah, it looked like a hole went down on the right side. Just right in the lights.
You got Tony Romo up there or what?
Here we go. We're going to check out the in-car camera shot. You've never seen this before. Daniel driving it.
Yeah, and the wheels probably too.
You ever want to drive a funny car?
Yeah, I do. I got 2 more trailers coming, so we never know.
Yeah, for the guy who's like doing the take a flyer on the deal, you're investing big time in the sport of drag racing. All right, let's go back down to the shutdown area. Check back in with Courtney Enders.
With JR Todd down here, we were just talking off camera about the consistency. One of the only cars to make it down all 3 runs, but you were talking about the difference in weather every day. It's got to be a little complicated.
Yeah, the weather changed a lot from, when we put this thing together last night and jumped into the starting line. So we were wanting to run better than what we did, but either way, still went down the track and gives you some data to build off of and, adjust for the weather today. And that's a good run. Hopefully we can, go back and look at the data and tune it up and run a little better here in Q4. But either way, it's good to go down the track. Happy to put on a show for these fans up here in Brainerd. The zoo's probably getting rowdy back there in the mud. I can only imagine. But I want to thank everybody for coming out and being patient. Thank the safety support for all the hard work they did on the track. It's obviously pretty good.
And from the top end to the starting line, Jason Galvin, what do you got?
Well, Joe, I just wanted to remind everybody that we have this amazing gift available for all of our race fans that are here, right? Because, Joe, next season is the 75th anniversary of the NHRA, and wouldn't you want to come back and hang out with us, Joe? You want to come back, right? I mean, everybody wants to come back. Did we lose Joe? Joe just took the headset off. Joe's not supposed to bail on this bit. Anyways,
I'm here.
He's recovered.
Look at that great ring. Oh my
Joe,
goodness.
I was just saying, don't you want to come back next year and go to the zoo?
I really do. I want to
You do.
spend another 2 weeks here next year, just
Right,
like I did
exactly.
this year.
And you want to do it celebrating 75 years of NHRA drag racing.
75 years, amazing.
And so since you're going to do that, renew your tickets today. You just go over to the Shirt Shack right over there. It's the Big Brick Building, and renew your tickets. And when you renew your tickets, we're going to give you one of these. These awesome replica 75th anniversary World Championship rings. Look how amazing these things are. Joe was so jealous at the start of the year, but now he has like 14 of them. Look, they fit on your finger perfectly, right? You can wear them around. You can tell people, look, I'm the 2026 World Champion of, let's see, which one is this one? This doesn't have a class. That's perfect. You can even lie about what class you're in, right? But they're amazing. These are replicas of the actual ring we're going to give to our Mission Food Series World Champions at the end of next season. So we're not even to next season yet, and you can have one of these rings today.
How much
They're
is
amazing.
that?
What was that, Joe?
How much does that cost?
This costs you nothing. You just got to renew your tickets.
Unbelievable.
And you're going to come anyways, right? You go over there, you renew your tickets, you make a commitment for next year. They've got great deals for you. It's in the Shirt Shack. You can do it in between rounds. You can do it all weekend here while supplies last. It's free. It comes in this awesome case, which we have effectively beat up all year, but it is great. Look at this. This case has survived Joe Costello dropping it 400 times. It still looks perfect.
More than that.
At least, right? So this is the deal. This is the greatest renewal in the history of mankind, right? You go to the Shirt Shack, you renew your tickets, okay? You go over there, you make a commitment to come back for 2026 here at VIR. You want to be here for the 44th Blue Soul Nationals, right? We all do. You want to be here to celebrate 75 years?
We're gonna walk
This is the
after-
best replica
after
ring
these
I've
funny
ever
cars
seen in my
run,
life.
we're gonna
I'm not
go
just telling you
fence
that.
and
It's
walk.
phenomenal. It's beautiful. You can have it before our world champions do next year. They're going to get the real one. You're going to get one that's just as nice. It's awesome. Go do it today, right, Joe? You want to go do that today? Hey, and Joe,
Yes.
listen, I have two very special friends that we were talking about renewal rings and stuff earlier that are here from London, England.
The people from England, you were
I
telling
need-
me about these folks.
I was. I need them to come find me, Joe. So what they really need to do is come to the tower and come find either Joe or I at any point in between the professional sessions here.
They're funny.
Because we have something for them as well.
Not
But
all people from England.
Not all people, just my
No.
special friends who hung out with me earlier while I hung out with our friends from Racing Electronics.
Special friends. There he is, Jason Galvin, doing a great job. All right, while we absorbed all that information, let's go back down to the shutdown area. Courtney, who you got?
Alexis and I are just having a girls' melon down here. We're checking reflections in the sunglasses. But Alexis, I've said this as we interview. You seem to just kind of have your groove back. And through this weekend, it's been a tricky track for funny cars, but you guys have gotten better at each session.
Yeah, we definitely have. First night, obviously we want to put something good on the board. We're at that 94 in Q2, so that was awesome. Went to the zoo for a little bit last night, had a good time, and called it quits at midnight, and slept good, woke up feeling a lot better than if I would have stayed a little longer out there. But no, we had a good time. Really awesome team. I just can't say enough about it. They worked so hard these last 2 weeks, just perfecting my steering and brakes and everything. It's just all really coming together. We're just chipping away at it, man, and we're at a hell of a good number right now. So we're gonna see. Hopefully it stays like this. The conditions will stay nice and cool, and we can maybe get ourselves in the high 80s. That would be awesome.
Birthday gift for Joe.
Yeah, happy birthday, Joe Maynard. Woo!
I love seeing him happy.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Josh Hart said it recently about the travel, the time, the financial investment. If you're not having fun while doing it, it's going to translate to everything else. And it's great to see Alexis. She's having fun this year. Who is our victim? Justin Ashley.
We got Justin Ashley.
Justin Ashley. Race fans, get loud. The driver. Top Fuel Dragster, Jason Logan. This is going to be maybe the greatest ever. This is
Justin
an
actually,
athlete.
Joe asked me what the bat was for, and I told him that this was punishment if he is bad at this.
Yes, you're going to get a crack in it.
Yeah, go ahead. Show us what you got there, Justin.
Where are they?